Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Truth Nugget number 7. What I want to talk about is two key elements, I believe, to success, and they are not necessarily interrelated, but when they come together, it's explosive. The first one is timing. So for example, you may have a fantastic joke. A joke I love is, how do you know that the toothbrush was invented by a Collingwood supporter? The answer is, because otherwise it'd be called a teeth brush. Now, if I go and deliver that joke to a room full of Collingwood supporters, there's going to be a whole world of pain for me. Timing is everything. Choosing when to deliver, or sometimes when something's coming at you, being able to be in the right place, being able to position yourself in the right place at the right time matters. Okay? In a martial arts sense, if someone's throwing a kick at me, if I can catch that kick and I can counter that kick, then that's fantastic timing. If I miss the kick, then it's going to hurt me. Okay. The second factor, and it plays into timing, is technique. Now, going back to our martial arts analogy, if I practice the catching of that kick 1,000 times or 10,000 times, I'm much more likely, when my moment comes, to be able to actually use the right technique to catch that kick and then to issue some sort of counter strike. So you can see how when they come together, it really works well. The main thing to remember though, when you have failures, is that you can't control timing necessarily. There are external factors that affect timing far greater than there are external factors that affect your technique, okay? So don't be too hard on yourself when you go to deliver a proposal to someone and you're doing the best presentation of your life. You don't know that in the back of their mind, they did a deal with their brother-in-law last night and it's just too late. You never were going to win. The timing was out, even though your technique may be perfect. Okay, now, there's another factor with technique, and that is that I've realized that sometimes quality of life can be greatly improved with technique. And this is a really silly example, but by the same token, it's kind of important. So what I've got here is an orange, right? At about 35 years old, I recognized that I was cutting oranges the wrong way. It's really simple, okay? But if we cut an orange from top to bottom, okay, what you end up with is this stringy white bit in the middle, okay, like that, okay? Eating that, it's all right, but you get that horrible stringy stuff. If I cut the orange instead of that way, if I cut it this way, okay, then what I get when I cut these is just a far less stringy bit. It's a much nicer experience, okay? So kind of project this out to the rest of your life and look at which oranges you might be cutting the wrong way, for example. That's a great example of how technique can make vast changes to your life. I hope that helps for you. Have a great week and see you next week.